Welcome everyone to another episode on our channel. We started with the Axis powers in the last episode. Now we're continuing on to the Allied powers. It's quite a crowded field here. So we'll do some individual shots of each character and probably use the turntable so you can see some of the things that they have on the back if they do indeed have some things on the back that are important to see. I wanted to start out with my far right here with the Army paratrooper. It is an older head sculpt. It's a dragon head sculpt, but I still like it a lot. Even though it's not as detailed, I still like it a lot. So I kept it with this figure. This is no doubt completely customized, but very decked out. I just put things on that I thought a paratrooper might need. Hopefully, I guess, right? I'm not an expert in this stuff. Even though I served in the military, I was in MEDAC, and we're in a clinical field, so this is not always my area of expertise. So I apologize if I get anything wrong ahead of time. This figure is a representative from the Soviet Union, and it's kind of uncanny how he looks like Joseph Fiennes in the movie Enemy at the Gates. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to see that movie. It's a very good movie that also stars Ed Harris and Jude Law. So I think you'd enjoy it, very much so. This figure is the British soldier. I got the complete set, I am sure, but as I'm prone to doing, I changed the head sculpt. I really like this head sculpt on this figure. This is a U.S. Army lieutenant, and again, I got the complete figure, but changed out the head sculpt. So anyway, I like I said, I tend to do that. I'm just looking for faces that appeal to me. This is, of course, Brad Pitt from the movie Fury, which he played a tanker. And so here is our crew of the day for the Allied powers. We'll pause for a bit and show you each individual character and all the accessories that they have on them. Here's our first soldier, a U.S. Army paratrooper. He is really decked out. There is a slight reflection taking place with the title here in the turntable. It may not bother you, but it kind of bothers me. But again, try not to pay attention to that. The character is the most important thing. He's really decked out. It may not be perfect in terms of how he's decked out, but I went to town on this character and scrounged around for a lot of parts. This is actually a dragon head, so it's not as detailed as other head sculpts are today, but I like it with this figure. He comes with ammo packs. He has, of course, his weapon. He has a gas mask holder. He has some binoculars here, a case that holds binoculars. He has his handgun holster on the side, and you'll see it when we turn it around a bit better. Some pouches in the front. And as we turn, you'll start to see more things. Oh, I should mention before I turn, he has a knife and a sheath down here. All right, so we'll turn him a little bit. So the insignia, the flag on the shoulder, and then you can kind of see what he has on the back. Again, really decked out. He has an entrenching tool here. He's got another pouch here. He's got certainly a backpack and canteen I mean, just really, really decked out. I love his boots. And let's see which way I need to go. Here we go. There's his handgun on the side and holster. There you go. Did I do this? Yeah, I think I did. Anyway, he looks great. So this is the paratrooper in our series. Here's the soldier from the Soviet Union. He really has a nice uniform. I love the face sculpt, the head sculpt. I got things separately, so he really isn't as decked out as he could be. So I do have the Mosin sniper rifle. He has his cap here. I could probably just pull it out for you to see. I just choose not to put it on him when I'm displaying him. Again, he looks like Joseph Fiennes from the movie Enemy at the Gates, even to the glasses on his face. So he looks very sharp. He has obviously a poncho here to cover him and keep him dry from any storms, that sort of thing. It's kind of cool. I'll turn around. It's not much to see from the back, but it is quite long. I think there's a place to put some things in here, or it's an opening actually. I'm not sure what that's used for, but I don't know everything about the military, that's for sure. All right, so there is a representative from the Soviet Union. Here is the Brit, probably one of my most favorite figures, maybe a tie with Brad Pitt. But this came as a complete set. I did change the head out for a different head sculpt. But this guy is really, really, really decked out. From the gaiters, boots, the uniform, to the Sten weapon, to a pouch here. Looks like he has another pouch here. He has a knife and sheath on the side, a canteen in the back. I'll turn around in a bit. Backpack and Thompson on his shoulder. He has a pick in the back, and the beret is wonderful. So let's just turn him around so you can see as much as possible from that pouch there. Oh, the canteen. I forgot to mention the where is it? There it is. The canteen there. To the pick here. And the backpack, of course. There's the Thompson. The corporal rank. Just really, really, really decked out. And I love the pose I left for him here. So there you go. The Brit. Here's the U.S. Army lieutenant. He, again, all these characters seem to be fairly decked out. He has some binoculars, a flashlight. He was a complete set. I changed the head sculpt. I'm really particular about facial features, and I really wanted a different head sculpt with this character. He has his his weapon, of course. The outfit is great to include the gaiters. Just nice. The rank on the collar. He has like I said, the binoculars here. He has a binocular case in the back. You'll see it in a second. Little pouch. He does have a handgun and holster. So let me just kind of turn him slowly so you can kind of see him from different angles. Yeah, so he has his canteen on the back, the binocular case, like I said. I mean, the details on these types of figures are just awesome. So, this is our U.S. Army lieutenant. Here's the last figure in our series of Allied powers. This is Brad Pitt from Fury, where he played a tanker. He comes with the canteen. I scrounged around for this particular one. I found a head sculpt, different pieces of clothing to represent a tanker. So he does have a canteen. He has a pouch. Obviously, he has a helmet with webbing on it. Now, this is not appropriate, but I do have a Garand here. Unfortunately, with a little hot glue on it. Oops, there we go. And the bayonet comes with its own sheath. He's cool in terms of being the only one with the shoulder rig and handgun in that position. And this is really cool. He has gloves in his pocket, so you can see they are indeed little miniature gloves. That is so cool. Nice touch. See if I can get them in there without too much trouble. Well, let's not worry about it. All right, so let me turn him around so you can see him a little bit better from different angles. There's his handgun, his tanker boots, his uniform, the strapping on the back. Not much in terms of the back. Again, his rank and so forth. And you just see some of the things I put here. I think I just put the Garand there just to show you what they're doing in terms of details with weapons. So this actually weighs a little bit. It's very substantial. It's very cool looking too. I mean, to an attachable bayonet. All right. So there we go for Brad Pitt. Here's a close-up of the face of the paratrooper with his face facing forward and his helmet slightly up, so you can actually see his eyes. It's definitely not as detailed as the other characters, but I do like him in this particular outfit. This is a close-up of the Russian soldier. This is a close-up of the British soldier. This is a close-up of the American lieutenant. It's not the original sculpt to the figure, but I thought it would do justice to the figure. Here's a close-up of Brad Pitt, who played a tanker in the movie Fury. I know we just finished with the World War II characters, but I just wanted to throw this last one in. Obviously, this is Zelenskyy from Ukraine, and it's not a perfect head sculpt, but it works from a distance anyway. So, Zelenskyy. Here's a final look at our allied figures. It's quite a crowded field, but I hope we did justice to the look of each individual character. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in another episode on our channel.